What do ocean views, men fishing, children playing, surfers surfing, and a super stressed out week all have in common? They teach you one hell of a lot. I've got a story for you. An insider view of the meandering path of awareness, acknowledgement, and choice. And it was an absolute eye-opening life moment. For me, anyways. Which I think is kind of cool. I digress. My target here is not to preach. It's not to tell you how you should be living your life. Because I get it. I've lived through some really shitty situations and life sucked absolute butt for a really long time. So much so that I didn't actually want to be here anymore. So when people try to tell you how to live your life, it's no fun. I get it. My target is to show you how freaking cool it is when you recognize the power of your perspective. When you recognize the choice that you have to adjust it to your advantage. Every single moment we have the power to tweak and full on change our point of view, and then our entire world opens up. Therein lies a treasure trove of a life hack. Story time. I was super stressed out the other day. And I don't get all up in my head, super stressy, unable to focus, feel like the world is crashing in on me anymore. I used to live there. So when I say stressed out now, I really do mean I was stressed out. I had been working some really crazy hours and I had a lot on my plate. And I was bored simultaneously. You know when you don't have enough going on in your life? There's nothing to look forward to, you don't have an eventful social life, there's no activities that you're partaking in, you're not dedicated to anything bigger, and you're just spending your time in your daily work. Stressed and bored simultaneously, not a fun combination. But I had chosen this head down grind approach on purpose. I had a bunch of big projects that I wanted to tackle, and I thought that being far away from everything with nothing else going on would actually work so that I could hunker down and get a bunch of stuff done. That got old after about a week. I did have this one thing though. My housemate and I had rented a car and we would go on adventure drives to clear our heads, get out of the house, and continue exploring Portugal. So that evening, we took a drive and we went to this small little fishing village just down the road from where we were living. We parked the car, went for a walk along these cliffs that were towering over the ocean. We sat down, listened to the waves, and watched the sunset. And it was life-changing. Looking around the stunning scenery reminded me once again how much choice I have with the perspective that I take every day, with how I choose to show up every day. Would I like to be spending my time frustrated, stressed out, bitching and complaining? Or would I like something different? So I took a few deep breaths, felt my feet on the rocks, felt the salty sea air on my face, and as I relaxed, questions started forming. Not from doubt, but from challenging all of my preconceived, fixed perceptions about the shitstorm that had been happening that day. I started to challenge if it was really worth it to be stressing out about everything. Would stressing out actually accomplish anything useful? Or would it simply be diluting my ability to enjoy what was in front of me? And I also started to realize that if I was more relaxed, happier, more at ease, that I would be significantly better suited to be able to handle all of the work situations that needed handling. Choice. It's all my choice. As I was staring into the ocean, which was lit up by this incredible sunset, it was nearly laughable that I would choose to spend another second stressed out rather than enjoy what was right in front of me. Was I going to let myself fully be there? Enjoy the sounds of the waves, the smell of the ocean air, and watch the water meet the cliffs? Was I going to give myself the time to notice the changing colors of the sky, watch the old men fish, watch the kids play, and the surfers not being bothered by the cold? I had a choice. I could use all of my tools. Did I follow through with my MCP today? Yes. Did I take action on all of my targets? Yes. Can I handle all of the work things that are stressing me out right now? Yes. Will choosing stress do anything beneficial? No. Will it degrade the quality of me being able to enjoy this moment? Yes. Choice, baby! Choice. Once again, I would like to point out that this is not forced positivity. I love a good vent sesh. getting it all out, be frustrated, be annoyed, bitch, complain, and choose how long you're going to stay there. How much of your precious time would you like to spend being frustrated? And is it worth it? On the drive home, I noticed that I had to use a lot of my tools to pull me out of that stressy knot bundle that I had created for myself that day. And without really thinking about it, gratitude was one of them. It was a sneaky gratitude practice because it was real. I know for myself that when I've been super stressed out and somebody would say to me, oh, just make a list of all the things that you're grateful for and it will change your whole mindset. And just make a list of all the things you're grateful. Mature, I know. But I would be so annoyed. I had such resistance to that type of a gratitude practice. It felt like this hippie mumbo jumbo, and it felt fake when people would tell me to just write down 10 things that you're grateful for and everything will be better. Every time I would make those kinds of lists, it was completely absent of genuine gratitude. It's 100% shallow. I was like, okay, so my family, my friends, I know I'm very lucky. I know I shouldn't be complaining. I know that I'm very fortunate. Blah, blah, blah. When I was stressed or frustrated and I was told to just think of all the good things that were happening in your life, it didn't make me feel less stressed. It felt like an invalidation of my frustrations. It wasn't until I gave myself the space to be frustrated, let it out, and then realize that I had a choice. And I could start looking at how long I wanted to stay frustrated. Then I could finally start to see it from a bigger picture and get out of that fishbowl confinement of my mind. I could look around, take a few deep breaths, and I would notice something beautiful in nature. And then this gratitude would melt its way into my world. I noticed that day on the cliffs that I had been judging me. I was judging me for being stressed. And then I would extrapolate it into just judging me for absolutely everything that I had not yet accomplished, and all these ridiculously unoriginal, self-abashing judgments. Gratitude changes that. Gratitude and judgment cannot exist at the same time. When I was sat there on those cliffs, I was in such awe of the beauty, and I knew that it was by my choice alone that I could enjoy it and soak it all in, or let the stress and the frustration keep that enjoyment from me. And when you make a choice to experience gratitude like that, judgment, stress, anxiety, frustration don't stand a chance. So here's the thing. I know that I can't tell you, go, be grateful for everything you have in your life. Look around and marvel in the beauty, and it will decrease your anxiety, decrease your stress, increase your happiness, decrease your body aches, and your life will be so much better, and you can smell the colors of the rainbow. I mean, I could tell you that, but it would all be for naught. You need to choose it for you. If you're grateful based on me telling you to be, it won't do shit. But if you recognize how spectacularly influential your point of view is, and you harness that information, you might start to see how beneficial gratitude is as a sneaky little life hack. When you do it for you, for real, then your entire world changes. How freaking cool is that?